Hey everyone, welcome to another race analysis video. This is the Norwood Cycling Club Criterium. It's a Tuesday night crit from a couple of weeks ago, and I thought today we'd have a look at a couple of incidents and see what I did wrong in the finish and see how I could maybe finish a bit better off. So jumping about halfway through the race, I've had a very boring race. I don't think I've seen the front the whole race so far. This was the week before a couple of Super Series races on the weekend, so I was taking it fairly easy. More interested in getting some skills right. But just have a look at the riders on my left coming up and look really closely at the back wheel of this guy in green. A little touch of wheels, a big handful of brakes, and then unfortunately someone at the back eats a bit of gravel. Seems like everyone was okay afterwards, but I think all that happened there was a bit of a more heavy braking than was needed or something like that. We're about a lap later on, and here's another little silly incident. You can see the guy in the stripy kit just coming into view here on the right, and just watch his front wheel. Oh, that one just about takes me out too. He keeps it up and the race goes on, but let's have a closer look at that one. So looking back, it looks like this is a confluence of bad timing and just not quite paying attention. It looks like Orlando was just looking over his right shoulder as the guy in the Butterfield's kit drifted across his line, and just as he looks back to the front, the guy's chopping his wheel. So well done Orlando for keeping that one upright. Orlando's a gentleman though, he came up just after that incident.
Giving you a flight. No, you're right, you okay? Yeah, I'm alright. Yeah, good mate.
And off we went. A few laps later on, the pace suddenly came out along the back straight, and just for fun I decided I was going to give it some beans, and I attacked off the front. Unfortunately, although I got a bit of separation really quickly, no one came with me, and I'm not a breakaway rider by myself, so unfortunately this went nowhere. I do like attacking into this corner though, because if you take the corner well, you can keep so much more speed. I mean, I'm coming through here at 50 k's an hour. A lot of the time you drop down to 40 through that corner because the pack just slows down and bunches up. But if you do it by yourself, you can carry all your speed, get straight back on the power as soon as you come out of the peak of the corner. In fact, depending on how fast you're going, you can sometimes pedal all the way through. Anyway, half a lap later, Angus Dixon and a couple of others bridged up to me, but by the time they got to me, the pack was already on them, and there was no point going on with it. Alrighty, coming into the last lap. I am way too far back for any sensible riding, but I figure, I know how to move up on the back straight, and the pace has been pretty high, so I know I'm way too far back, but I'm not too worried about that at this point. But I do need to move up. So let's have a look at how this last lap goes. Not doing much work here. I don't remember there being much wind, so I don't think it was I don't think it was a good side to be on in particular. I think it might have been a slight left to right crosswind coming down the back straight here. And I start to move up here, but I'm doing 600, 700 watts and I'm not going anywhere. So I slot back in and hope that it settles down. And it does. So the pace comes right out and I manage to make my way right up to the front without doing too much work. You can see a guy from Holdfast behind me. I think he's yelling at his teammate to go. I'm certainly not going to attack here. And then Frank comes through and leads it into the bottom corner. Now I'm going through this bottom corner in about third, fourth wheel, which I love. Unfortunately, I don't quite get that corner right. I just turn a little bit too early and cut myself off. But I'm in fourth wheel, and this is a good place to be. So I'm going to come up on the left here as soon as it straightens out a bit. But just here, the guy on my left, you can see the shadow just crimps into me a little bit, and I get a bit of a fright, and I come off the power. He gets past me, and then I've got nowhere to go. And so I roll in fourth. Just looking at that last bit again, I just crimped myself there. But I wonder what I could have done better. What do you think? Should I have attacked sooner? I felt like when I did go, I had a lot of momentum and I was really ready to move. Should I have attacked here? Should I have held my line? How do you think I could have got ahead of Frank? And how do you think I could have won this race? Love to hear your comments. Love to see what you think. So let me know. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.